What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I am going to be talking about Bitcoin and Bitcoin SV and running into my personal analysis on those two markets. Before we get started though, if you guys aren't a subscriber to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as sharing these videos with your friends. I genuinely appreciate everybody that does that. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. And by the way, you guys, I am getting ready to send out information to everybody that reached out to me about the one-on-one coaching program today. So if you reached out to me via email or Discord, please expect to get an email today with information on how to set up a phone call with me or one of my team members. Once we get you guys on the phone, we're going to discuss a little bit what the coaching program is, and then from there we can get you in the program and start doing Zoom calls with you while I turn $10,000 into $100,000 in less than 3 months. You watch my process, I check out your portfolio, and get actual one-on-one time with me over Zoom every single week for 3 months. So that program is super exciting, you guys, and it is the first time I'm ever doing this type of program. I have done mastermind programs, which was basically like a Zoom call, but there was 30 people in a classroom instead of one-on-one with me per person, individual relationships. And so I'm really excited about this program because I know I'm going to be able to make a lot of very, very wealthy people. I'm going to help a lot of people make a lot of money through this bull market. So I just want to let you guys know that that is coming. Now, Bitcoin to start off, you guys, Bitcoin is a super exciting market. And yes, I know it's been about 2 weeks since I uploaded, you guys. I've been working on a lot of different projects right now, forming a lot of different things. And so I just have to let you guys know that I'm getting back into uploading now, but there was a little process of me handling a lot of different things to get set up here. So, all right, so this right here is 2 capitulation events on Bitcoin. We have the first capitulation event right here, and then we have a secondary capitulation event right here. Now, this is on Bitstamp on the 2 weeks. And basically what I mean by capitulation is that we have this upward pointing trend line and then we fall below the trend line, but prices recover. And that's actually what happens a lot. Trend lines are not as useful as people think they are. A lot of times you get a trend line that fails support, and then right afterwards you get a massive recovery in the market. And that's what we saw right here in the past. We got a recovery in the market. We ended up breaking out even above the levels of the previous all-time high. And the same thing has happened right here. We have this trend line. We capitulate below the trend line all through this area right here. And then once we are done capitulating below the trend line, we recover and prices are breaking above the previous all-time high. Now, what's interesting is that this market is likely to keep pushing higher here in the big picture. If we take it off the log chart and we actually look at the market and kind of see what this all looks like here, you guys can see that we just recently broke the previous all-time high. So we have a lot of potential upside left inside of this Bitcoin bull market, you guys. And with that being said, that means that a lot of the altcoins are going to be taking off. There could be some short-term resistance, let's be honest. If we take a horizontal line right here, we do have resistance in this area right here, quite a bit of resistance. But I don't think it's anything Bitcoin can't break above. And of course, it is technically a market And so it's a probability game, and anything technically can happen, although there are certain setups that are so high probability that it's very unlikely for it to go the other direction. But in this specific case, you guys, it is of course possible for us to go lower. But I do think that we will get above this resistance right here at some point, and then break above that and continue on the upside. That makes a lot more sense. So the trend continues, kind of a V bottom recovery here. We're not that high above the previous high. And it makes a lot more sense that we have another big wave up in this market with Bitcoin. And so I personally believe that not only Bitcoin is going to see a lot more upside based on the logarithmic chart, based on the linear chart, but also I think a lot of the altcoins are going to break out. Coins like Ethereum, XRP, Cardano. There's so many good projects out there, you guys. Holo, hot. As some people really call it holo or hot. This one is really, really good. I think this one's going to go a lot higher than it's worth right now. It just did a 1 wave. And then it's going to do a 3, 4, and a 5 wave. So this is a big 1 and a 2 wave, and it makes a lot more sense that we see another breakout of resistance and continuation inside of the market. So yeah, I definitely see a lot more upside with a lot of the altcoins, and that leads me into the Bsv analysis, because Bsv is an altcoin. Bsv has been getting a lot of FUD, a lot of hate lately, a lot of people that want to tear it up completely inside and out. But as you guys know, I trade based on charts because that's what makes me money. That's what is repeatable, and that's what has proven for me to be profitable inside of these markets. So that's what I do. I'm not going to change that. So you guys, this on the bottom here is Bsv, and this is Matic Network on the top. And the reason I'm showing both of these charts at once, you guys, is simply because of the fact that they have the same accumulation pattern. What is an accumulation pattern? An accumulation pattern is this whole point in the market right here. That point in the market where it's moving sideways in between a range, that is where whales are accumulating. And both of these charts are on the logarithmic chart. And as you can see, once they break above their vertical resistance level of this point right here, once they break above that vertical resistance level, the market proceeds to see a massive swing on the upside. Now, I personally expect Bsv versus the dollar to see this exact same breakout that Matic saw. Matic saw a massive increase in value from that level out. We're talking about 20,000% gains. And that's just completely insane, you guys. 20,000% gains. If Bsv did 20,000% gains, Bsv would be worth about $20,000, which is crazy because Bsv is worth about $180 right now. For me, it reminds me of Bitcoin when I first got into it, which was worth about $180. The first big cycle that I watched in Bitcoin was from when it went to about $180 to $20,000 per coin. So it's crazy to me that Bsv is worth about $180 right now and is headed potentially to about $20,000 per coin. So that's what I'm watching. I know it sounds crazy. There's so much FUD around Bsv right now. If you would have told people when Bitcoin was worth $180 that it was headed to $20,000 per coin, people would have called you completely insane. So I expect people to call me completely insane. But I'm going to go ahead and come out and say it because this is what I see in the markets. And I've seen this before, and I'm not going to go against what I know to be true as a trader with my personal trading experience. I will say this is not financial advice. This is my personal trading journal. But that's what I think could definitely happen with BSV. And I definitely think Bitcoin and a lot of these altcoins, like I'm showing here with this one that is doing a 1 and a 2 wave, a lot of them need 3 waves, a lot of them need 5 waves, impulsive 5th waves, extended 5th waves. A lot of them need breakouts of accumulation patterns, and Bitcoin needs to go, I think, to at least 100,000 per coin, personally. So that's kind of my update on the market, you guys. I know I've been away for a little while, but everything looks good. The total market cap looks good. The altcoin market cap looks good. BSV looks good. Bitcoin looks good. Ethereum has been ripping it lately. Dogecoin is starting to break out. A lot of them look good. And I personally think that the reversal is here. I've seen these 1 and 2 waves before. And I think we're headed for a 3 wave on a lot of these projects. So it's an exciting time. A lot of money to be made left in the markets. And expect more videos. So excited to make some more updates for you guys. Excited about the one-on-one program as well. Please reach out to me at my email, highaltitudeinvesting@gmail.com, to get in on the one-on-one coaching program. I'm only accepting 20 people, and I probably already had 40 people reach out, but also the process of me accepting you is going to be very fine-tuned, and so I highly suggest that you still reach out about joining the one-on-one program via email, and I'll help you guys get set up with a phone call. You can talk to me, or you can go ahead and talk to one of my other team members. So thank you guys for tuning in today's video. I look forward to seeing you guys in future updates, and as always, stay profitable out there.